that money, throw it in. Booty bouncing, gon' head. Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, Blue Medina, always beaming. Rag top, chrome pipes, blue lights, out of sight. Long weed, sold in, say it again, sold in. Make that money, throw it in. Booty bouncing, gon' head. Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, Blue Medina, always beaming. Rag top, chrome pipes, blue lights, out of sight. Long weed, sold in, say it again, sold in. Make that money, throw it in. Booty bouncing, gon' head. Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, Blue Medina, always beaming. Rag top, chrome pipes, blue lights, out of sight. Long weed, sold in, say it again, sold in. Make that money, throw it in. Booty bouncing, gon' head. Medina, always beaming. Rag top, chrome pipes, blue lights, out of sight. Long weed, sold in, say it again, sold in. Make that money, throw it in. Booty bouncing, gon' head.
Yeah, Saucy. Hey again. today's a good day to make videos. So we are at the Lynn Newberg, or Newberry, let me go check the name again, park. This park is exactly 2 miles from Wrangler's area. And Wrangler's area has been the spot where we have been dropping in the trail quite a lot this season. One of the reasons why I personally like it is because at Wrangler's, there's a fun hill that you can start on. And so you just get that momentum right away, and it just like really kind of gets you into your skates right away. And it's a great ending section too, because when you are doing a lot of miles on the Bear Creek Greenway and you have Wrangler's area as your spot to start and then end, there's a lot of more shade over here. It's a lot less like populated area. There's a lot of people that like are maybe like bike and foot traffic, but there's not as much folks that like hang out around this area. People are more so like moving too. And it's smooth. There's a lot less obstacles in this area. So when you're tired and you know you've skated, whether it's just a couple miles or like today we're going to be doing I think about 15, then it's a really nice place to end. So Wrangler's to here, Lynn Newberry or Park. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, but this is the 2 mile mark. And like I was showing a moment ago, there is a bathroom and there's water. They are open right now. This is also a place that some people like to drop in. There's a nice parking area. You can park your car in the shade. There's also a covered area here at Lynn Newberry. So I'm going to show it to you. So we would be coming from that area if we had started at Wrangler's. You can see there's a nice little covered area. There's these really awesome maps along the way. So it's kind of showing us, if you look down there, where we are here on the map. Okay, I'll catch up with you. And then it kind of gives us some trail etiquette, which today, unfortunately, I had a little bit of a run-in with a biker who decided to cut me off because they wanted to, go a little bit faster. And some things here that don't always happen, but we should really practice when we skate the trail together is keep to the right, pass to the left, give an audible signal when you're passing. Dogs are supposed to be on a leash that's no longer than 6 feet. Horses are only allowed in certain areas. There's not supposed to be any motorized vehicles, but sometimes you will see the park and rec people. Speed limit is 15 miles per hour. Please be courteous of other trail users. So, fortunately, one of the things that I'm reading there too, speed limit 15 miles an hour. Sometimes when we go down hills, we've been clocked at like 24 miles an hour. So, kind of breaking the rules there. But I think as long as we're doing it safely, things are going to be okay. So we're going to do our last 2 miles today and put another 14, 15 miles down in the books for the month of August. And hope you guys are doing well. Hope this was helpful. Look forward to seeing you soon. Okay, so here we're close to the Talent RV Park and the Talent truck stop. We have this lovely bump, and when you're coming from the other direction, it's really fun to kind of go over. This part of the trail is narrow because this spot over here with the concrete that holds the barrier is not an ideal place to skate at all. So it really narrows our path here. And so when we're doing this, oh my gosh, check it out, guys. Squirrel, beautiful garden. It's like so gorgeous. But when we're on here and we're passing by, you know, like another bike or someone walking, or even right here where this lady is, we have to really kind of share the trail. Hi. Woo, thank you. A little debris there. The dogs, people coming up. I'm gonna do a little communication here. Oh, they're moving to the other side. Thank you. So this is a fun little tunnel here. There are sections of the trail that have these wonderful gaps. You can kind of hear my skates. Sometimes I skate over that stuff. Sometimes I try, depending on my energy level, honestly, I will step over them. Just because over time, it does take a little bit of a toll on your skates. Here's one of the bathrooms. We're at the Lynn Newberg Park here. So this is one of our bathrooms that we have available to us on the trail. There's also, there's not a water fountain. Ooh, 12 miles completed. Oh. Hi guys, I'm back. Maybe you just watched the other video about this spot here. So we are in, right as it gets from Phoenix to Talent. And so this is the one spot where we're actually on the road. If I'm by myself, I usually don't stop. I just keep going. But when I have buddies, this is a place I always stop. So we're on Suncrest Road, and there's these lovely signs that show you where you're going. And then what we're gonna do is take this hill. So a lot of times when I'm going down hills, I like to get in my deepest derby stance. I always like to stagger my feet, and I like to keep my head up and my hands behind me. That's just me. Some people like to have their hands in front to have their wrist guards ready and their elbow pads ready to go. I just like to be aerodynamic, and I like to go fast. So I always, at this point, at the bottom of the hill, this is where I start to pick up my stride again, because you just got all that lovely momentum. And then on this part of the trail, there's all these fun little obstacles. These cracks are getting worse, unfortunately, especially as it gets dry. So what I like to do is not try to even skate over them. There's certain cracks that are worth, like, you know, skating over, like these little ones. They're not going to do much. But when you see any kind of spray paint, right, or you see cracks that have enough of a gap that part of your wheel, or even there are a few that your whole wheel can get eaten up, try to avoid those. How do we do that? Well, I'm glad you asked. There's some different ways. Some ways are practicing our footwork. So sometimes I like to do like a step, right? So that way I'm not picking my feet up off the ground too much. I just kind of step over it and then back down. Some people like to do like where they'll do a little, like, you know, like 1-2 kind of hop over them. And those are for the cracks that are going completely across the trail, right? You can't avoid them. You have to go over them somehow. But like the ones we just saw that are like ridges, I like to use them as obstacle courses. Any opportunity to make the skating just like that much more fun than it already is, I love to do that. So here's an example right here. So I'm gonna go around it, right? I'm gonna go around these, kind of like I'm skating around cones or obstacles. Or if you're really trying to be in, say, like a derby brain, thinking about a skater that's down or juking, those things all really help. Awesome. I'm gonna do another segment here in a moment of another part of the path that I want you guys to be aware of that you will come across. This is the time that I would like pause my apps if I'm trying to really clock my accurate skating time. But yeah, like don't stop in the sun because it's so hot, and with every like 15 minutes, you know, the temperature is rising a degree or so, and it's not good for our bodies to stop in the sun. So yeah, we will be going down this hill in a moment, so I'm gonna take you with me. Woo! Just hit the 11-mile marker, and I want to show y'all where I am. So there's this spot where it says stop, use caution, crossing the bridge to trail. Down here it shows us the direction we're going. Right here is a spot, and you can see it specifically. That right there was like one of those hand pedal bikes. Unfortunately, a lot of the bikes skip the corner and they come through here and they kick up a ton of rocks. Today, I don't know if you can see it, there's so many rocks right there, and that's how I crashed a few months ago, is because that right there is death to skaters, because all it takes is a rock that is the right size that wedges right up between your wheel and your plate, and it makes your wheel just stop. And that's what happened to me. That's how I got that lovely wound. So a lot of times when we get to these spots, we communicate like if there's rocks to the right or whatever. And then when we're coming on our way through here from this hill, right? So we're getting momentum, we're coming down, we're going through here, and then we have to avoid all those rocks. There's Quetzal. And then we have to go that way. So I just wanted to show you guys this because when we skate, it's going to be a little bit treacherous. This is probably the most funky textured spot. You can hear it. I'm going to go stop in the shade over here, hon. This kind of stuff too, it just like eats your momentum. Some people get to this and they're like, I can't. It's like, yeah, well, it's not really a spot that's very easy to push through anyway. So just kind of be gentle with yourself. But one thing I like to tell people at this point in the season, because today is August 14th. So we're getting to the peak of summer for us here. And I mean, we're going to have triple digit weather for the next, like, I don't know, 5 days in a row. And I gotta put my mask on because there's people coming. But I always tell people, when you get to this time of trail skating in the summer, try to push through the spaces of no shade. Don't lollygag, don't coast during those spots. It's hard, but you will thank yourself when you get to these spots right here. I got all this lovely shade, right? I'm standing in the shade. There's sun that I'm gonna go back into and be in an area for a while with no sun or no shade. So I work hard to get to these spots so that I can take a break here, drink my water. Yeah, okay. Ken is a park skater. I don't know, you just have to commit your stance. Whatever feels right to you. Yeah. So pretty too. Oh. I'm overthinking. I don't know, go. You got it.
Gotta decide which foot.
All right. I'm kind of waiting so I can have room. Thanks. Did you just roll over the edge? Why am I being so weird about it? I'm gonna have to cut this down.
I stopped it and restarted.
There we go. Not scary at all. Oh, you're like.
Very sharp.
You cut yourself on it? Oh no.
That was good.
Yes, right? Now you can come out here, practice dropping in on that. When you get even more brave, then you can go to the other one, right? Super fun, super beautiful in Fife. Cute trail. Feels so good to skate. Oh, yay! I'm so glad. It so knows how to skate. And it's strong. Right? You could do those leg lifts with your skates on. Or do fire hydrants. Or donkey kicks. All with your skates on. That's what I've been doing with like to help strengthen out here. And it's like bolted up. Yeah. Skating with my bestie. Yes, back truck. coming at it. So fun. I feel like I heard our children coming out. They're like, Mamas are back! Or the garage door opens. Woo! Woo, 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 woo! Ah, so good. Okay. I love it. Oh, it is. Still playing our music. Irie pit stop.